right out. So we're doing number 4. And if you notice, number 4 is a decimal set of numbers. But don't let that freak you out either. Okay? So this is how we're going to do it. First, of course, put your numbers in order. Okay? And decimals, just think of it like money. So the smallest amount of money I have right here is $1.50. See that? $1.5. That's the smallest amount. So that's first. $1.5. And then I have more dollars in here, don't I? I have 1.8. There you go. $82. Nope. Next thing I have are $4. So then I have $4.40. Yep. Then $4.70. For sounding. Then $4.90. 4.9 and 4.90 are the same thing. So when I say $1.50, it's 1.5. $1.80, 1.8. $4.40, 4.4. Okay? Just making sure everyone's okay with that. And that takes care of all the sixes or fours. Now it looks like I'm in the sixes. So I have 6.3. And then 6.5. And then 6.5, 6.3, a couple of 8s, 8.4, 8.4. And then 7. I'm not sure you can see that part of the screen. Let me pull that one in a little bit closer. Sorry. 8.4. And then 8.7. Now, just so that you can distinguish my sets, you can tell one number apart from the other, I'm highlighting my commas in blue. Okay? So 1.5, 1.8, 4.4, 4.7, 4.9, 6.3, 6.5, 8.4, 8.7. Okay? And now, remember what I like to do is highlight the ones place. The ones place for your decimal answer is going to be actually the tenths place when you're talking about decimals. Okay? So all you have to remember, the whole number will go as a stem. The whole number in here is 1. Okay? And then the first number after the decimal will go as a leaf. So I'm now highlighting all the leaves, if you will. There you go. All right, so now we're going to place the stems with a leaf. So remember, 1, and so I have 1 point. I like to put my point in. 5, okay, done. 1.8, done. My next one is 4.4, and then 4.7, 4.9. I have 6, 6.3, 6.5. Those are done. And then I have an 8. So I have 8.4 and 8.7. So again, sorry for the sloppy hand running, but that is complete. Let's roll on. I think I can fit 2 more on this video before the next class starts. All right, let's see. Number 5. Okay, not too bad, right? Right. Okay, so again, I'm going to first put the numbers in order. If I do that, I already have it written out, so let's roll. 42 should be the smallest number. Yep, 42. So I have 42, and then 43, comma. Okay, 43, 46, 49, then 56, yep, and then 57, and 58, whoops, 58. I don't know if you just heard a bell ring. My 8th period should be coming in soon. And then I'm in the 8s. So I have 82. Then 83. then 87. Okay. Remember, I like to highlight the ones place in each. Okay, so therefore it's easier to see this stem. Stem is a 4. Leaf is a 2. So first answer, 42. Moving on. Okay, and then my next number is 43. The stem of 4 is already there, so I have a 3. Then 46, 49, and that's it for those. So now we are going to do 5s. I have a stem of 5. Oh, I'm going to get way bigger than I need to here. Okay. 4, excuse me, guys, I forgot where I was. 1, 5, level 2, 31. Number 5 had a 46 on it. And then, all right, number 6. Wait, did they even give you that? I can't remember if I gave you guys this one or not. Hold on. Okay, sorry, I forgot where we were, but now I see 7th graders. There it is. So now I have my 56. Sorry for that glitch. So with my 5, the first one I have is going to be a 56. Boom. 57. 58. Okay. And then I go into the 80s. All right. So with my 8, I'm going to squeeze that in here. I have 82, 83, and 87. So there it is for the number 5, the set for number 5. Moving on to number 6, without getting too confused of going back and forth. That was number 5, number 6. Okay, so with number 6, first thing I'm going to do is put these numbers in order. Okay, and actually I'm going to make this longer because I never seem to have enough room. I'll try to at least make it with, I'll just make it with black. So my stem, my leaf, there. Pretend that line is straight. Okay, so putting these numbers in order, number 6, I have 253, 253, boom, 253, and then 255, 255, and then 256, 256. Again, gotta excuse my handwriting. 256, 256, and then 259. 259. All right, I think it goes into 3s. I have 342, 342, 346, and 349, leaving me with just 935. Okay, so again, I like to highlight all my ones place. 3, 5, 6, 9, 2, 6. I think that's 9. 3, 69, 46, 69, and a 5. So now I know what my stems are. Stems can be in a tens place or the ones place, like the number 25. So my stem is 25, and my first leaf is a 3. So 253, 253. Now I have 255, 255, 256, 256, 259, 259. Okay, there are all the leaves for the stem of number 25. My next stem is 34. So I have 342, 342, 346, 346, 349, 349. Oh, that was that. And then my last stem will be 93. 93. And the leaf is a 5, or 935. Good. Okay. So that was number 6, And then you guys had, let's see. I think you guys had some word problems here, didn't you? Oh, yes, the word problems. So another thing you need to know about stem and leaf plots is to see if you can actually decipher what information you are looking at in the word problem, okay? So we have practiced this one in class. Let's do it again. So here I have pounds of students. Reading the question. A school conducted a medical camp for students. The data of the weight pounds of students in grade 4 are listed below. So if you look at this, here are the students that weigh in the 40s, the 50s, and the 60s. Don't worry about this key thinker right now. Question number 1. How many students weigh between 500 to 600 pounds? Okay? So not 500, 50. 50 to 60 pounds right here. It kind of looks like she's on my shoulder. I don't know if you can see that or not. Let's see. So if it's over 60, and 62 is your smallest one in the 60s, this is too much. Between 50 to 60, 40 is too low. These are the numbers that are between 50 and 60. 51, 55, 58, 59, 59. See that? 62 goes past 60, so I can't use those. So how many students are in this set? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5. Now, the next question says, what is the minimum weight among them? The minimum weight, which is the smallest weight. So, of course, you're going to go all the way up to your stem, and your first leaf should be your smallest number. So, minimum weight is 40. And now, isn't that funny? Jeffrey from Kids R Us is calling my daughter for her birthday wish. I don't know if y'all can see that. That's hilarious. I'm going to have to give this to Katrina later. See that? Jeffrey B-Day. So he's just going to have to call back at another time. Remember when Katrina was a baby, we signed her up for Toys R Us. And so he calls for her every birthday. So I'm still going to wonder if he's, if Jeffrey the giraffe is going to call when she's 16. But anyway, he'll call back. All right. So how many students attended the camp? All right. Your leaf stands for a student. Each leaf is a student. So all you have to do is count up all the leaves. Okay. So if we do that, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There are 15 students who attended that camp. We've got a few minutes left for this video, so I will do this problem here, which is that last problem that we didn't get to in class if you're in 7th grade. Okay? All right. Average temperatures in Fahrenheit in different states in Mexico are recorded below. All right. Okay? Don't worry about the key thing again. Okay, so we have, what is the minimum temperature recorded? 76.1, okay? So, and I know you don't see the decimal points here, but they're really there. So if you had put 76 or 761, I'm going to take it okay. But really it's 76.1. That's the smallest. So the stem and the leaf, okay? Because some of you may not realize that Fahrenheit, all right, you got to have a decimal. And with the Fahrenheit. So 76 is your stem. The first leaf is a 1. But again, if you put 761, I would still count it right. Don't worry, because I know some of you didn't know that. All right. And so the next one, which is the most repeated temperature in the states of Mexico? Remember, repeating means the mode, the most frequent number. And if you look at your set, this is the one that's repeated the most. So it's not just 1. Remember, it's not just 1, it's 90.1. So 90.1. Last question, how many states show less than 80 degrees Fahrenheit? Okay, so if we're looking for less than 80 degrees, 90 is too much. 80.3 is too much. So these are all the ones with less than 80 degrees. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This answer is 5. All right, 7th graders. Good job today with tackling on something new. I will see you in the morning. Have a good one.